Two former champs have regained their title here at the 2011 Ironman World Championships.
TriCenter starts now.
It was a tough day here in Kona, but if you talk to Craig Alexander, he's a pretty happy guy. He is now a three-time Ironman World Champion. He has the new course record, and he walks away as the first man to take the 70.3 World Championship title and Ironman World Championship title in the same year.
I hoped I had it, but I think it all started with a dream. It was just a dream. I wish I could tell you how I feel. So I want to thank my family and all my supporters, because they're the only reasons I push so hard.
For the women, it was a lot of familiar faces out there, but Chrissy Wellington overcame a tough swim to come back strong on the bike and run to take her fourth Ironman World Championship title. Behind her, closely following, was Miranda Carfrae, who bested her own run course record.
What a day for Chrissy! In honor of John Blake. Yeah! Unbelievable run. From Belgium, Axel Seabrock for the men.
One guy not racing this year was last year's winner, Chris McCormick, but he talked to us about the men's race this year.
It was an amazing race, probably one of the best I've ever seen here, witnessed here, and I've watched them all on video and raced a few of them. You know, the boys set it up, it was perfect conditions out there on the bike, and the pace was brutal. You know, they rode a 4:18 for, Leota, the second fastest time ever, and for Luke McKenzie and Crowe to ride as quick as they did, 4:21s, 4:22s, it really set the whole race up. And you knew it was going to be a tough marathon. When you're riding those kind of paces, you have to pay for it somewhere, and it was carnage out there. And to see Crowe do what he did, break the course record, a 15-year-old course record, a third title, it's legendary status.
When we come back from the break, we're catching up with a lot of this year's top finishers. There was a lot of carnage out there today, but despite tough conditions, there were some pretty amazing performances. We caught up with today's top finishers.
Dave, Scott, my coach, he's so positive and he has such belief in me, and I can't help but to kind of internalize that belief. So, he was positive that I would be racing, but realistic. He said, your swim would be slow.
I mean, I feel so blessed to have gotten 2 seconds and a first here in Kona. It's an amazing race, the best race in the world. And yeah, I mean, so far I've been lucky to have good days for my 3 appearances here. But yeah, I mean, I think there's still lots of room for improvement. And I think the next 5 years will be interesting.
It's just so gratifying, It's probably out of the 3 times I've won it, I think the most satisfying victory. The first time was, it doesn't sink in, it's a dream. The second time was great too, but after last year, and I don't think I had a bad race last year. I had a very good race. I just got beat up big time, and I think the nice thing is I went away and with my family and the people around me, and I had to make changes to be a better athlete. I mean, I think Macca and Andy and Marino raised the bar last year. And what's really satisfying, I was able to respond to that. I think I became a better athlete.
I said before the race to a couple of friends, I said here in Hawaii, because it's so hot and the run's such an important role, you really need to be an efficient runner. Like you can't, it's not like other courses where you can just kind of muscle through it. You've got to be efficient to try and keep your heart rate down and not spend too much energy in the heat. And so I'm lucky in that respect that my running is pretty good technically, and I think that's why I do well here.
But I never stop to believe in myself. You can't stop to believe in yourself, otherwise you just get lost somewhere. And when I made time on Croy at the very beginning, I was thinking, if I could hold this speed, maybe I can catch him, and maybe I could go for the win. But it's a marathon, and it's not a half marathon. So at the very end, honestly, I never felt so much pain, and it was just making ground at the very end.
That'll do it for us here at the 2011 Ironman World Championships. Congratulations to all the athletes who entered that water today. And of course, we hope you'll join us for our 100th episode, complete with race highlights. Until then, we got a lot of finishers still coming in, so we're gonna go to that finish line and bring them in right.
Whoa, those are some guns! And the crew tries to